Hey guys, what's happening? It's Richmond City Railfan here, back to playing the greatest game on Earth, 8 Marbles 2. Yes, I love this game more than words can tell. Who am I gonna play as? Oh hell, we'll play as a Cure again. Cure Peach. Even though, to be frank, I don't know the anime she's from super well. Oh, Lily. This is Tugs. Sorry, I just had to say that when I saw that boat of hers. That just randomly came out of nowhere. And by the fact that we're literally fighting on a boat right now, come on, Lily. You know, as beautiful as Lily is, I cannot let her win. Yeah, I mean... I was into Pretty Cure for a good part of 2016, not gonna lie. Especially yes, Pretty Cure 5 with Cure Dream. But I kind of grew out of it eventually. Oh, take that. You missed me. Yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut. No! Ah! You know, normally I can take Lily in just a hot minute, but she's making it hard on me. That was close. But yeah, there are some certain animes I'm into. Examples include stuff like Prince of Tennis, Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see, Death Note, oh yes, Soul Eater for another thing. I mean, generally, I do like anime, although there is one I display with a burning passion. If you're so anxious to know, I'll tell you right now. It starts with a P and ends with an N, and it's probably the most overrated anime in history. Yes, that's right, it's Pokemon. I seriously despise that anime, not gonna lie. I used to like it, but the fandom is just absolutely horrible. It's even worse than the Undertale fandom, as a matter of fact. And then some people I'm in hangouts with were talking about it way too much, almost on a daily basis. And eventually it got really annoying. And yeah, it's also a long story from there, but World War II is better than Pokemon. But back to my point. Yeah, anime is good, but I also really like older stuff. Stuff they don't really show anymore, maybe because of political correctness, and the Royal Purge and stuff like that. And McHale's Navy is definitely one of the best ones. The Andy Griffith Show is good too. So is Car 54, Where Are You? And The Munsters, Mr. Ed. Hogan's Heroes, another one. So is Gomer Pyle, U.S. Marine Corps. Yeah, stuff like that. Alright, Rindu. I got it. Come on, Q or Peach, you can do this. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna win. I got this. It's all in the bag. Right, Q or Peach? Am I right? That confirms it. This is Tugs. Okay, let's... Yeah, Tugs was a good show. Of course, I grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine, but I heard of Tugs when other Thomas fans were also into that show, because it's the sister show of Thomas the Tank Engine. It's a shame it only lasted 13 episodes. Definitely would have liked to see more of it. But then, of course, we got Theodore the Tugboat, which is kind of a rip-off of Tugs. I mean, I will admit it's not completely horrible, but I definitely would rather watch Tugs. And besides, it can't be as bad as Salty's Lighthouse. That's just a big no. How you liking the magic now, Choco? You may be a magician, but look here, it's not saving you. Alright, Choco's time in this battle is going to be very ill-fated. Even worse than the Grunion submarine. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the USS Grunion, it was a Gato-class submarine during World War II, which is one of my favorite submarine classes. And it was barely in active service in 1942 when it got sunk by some Japanese destroyer or something. So, as I know it definitely sunk when in battle with a Japanese boat. Although it was just taken off the active roster in like later in 1942 when it had been missing in action. But it was like in the 2007s when the Navy finally confirmed that the remaining wreckage they found of some submarine was definitely the Grunion. Another good example of the Gato submarines was the Growler. I think it participated in the Aleutian Islands campaign when the Japanese were attacking the Aleutian Islands in 1942. It's a shame that even after the war, the Gato submarines were pretty much deemed obsolete, even though they'd only been around for like a few years. Though I know some got repurposed for... Okay, when I saw her on the edge of the screen, I was almost ready to see one of her sidekicks push her off. Kind of like what sometimes happens when Marie appears on the screen when Lily's like right on the edge. But yeah, I was saying, I know some of the Gato submarines were repurposed for things like sonar testing and troop transport. We even got 6 that are still around as museum ships. Or boats. Or vessels. For some reason, that move I just did there was a lot of fun. Not this one, but... I don't want to repeat that all the time. Okay, that one... This one is great. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. One where she just jumps and then does that attack. You know, judging by Q or Peach's name, I wonder if she's from Georgia. Florida and oranges, Georgia peaches. There we go. Ha! I can win this with my eyes shut. Well, probably not really. I still gotta pay attention to what Sinosuke's doing here. Samurai. Yeah. Well, Cure versus Cure. Time to fight Cure Dream. Yeah, for some reason I really love the theme music when you got that summer house in the background and then you're battling Runa. It's just kind of relaxing, you know? And of course you got that Seto Kaiba statue in the background with the blue eyes white dragon. Did it. Doing good so far. All right. This is Tugs. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Of course, it would have been worse if I start singing the Theodore the Tugboat theme song every time I see Cure Beach's little boat. Yeah. Even the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend can be defeated. Of course, that's what Yugi did to Kaiba in the very first episode. I remember it like yesterday. You're going down, Kaiba. You are going down. I mean it. Come on. Okay, so far so good. Just got a few more to go. You know, it's all about Kiryu's, aka the right moment. Once he gets up from being attacked, you've got to be decisive, and pick the right moment to attack him. Otherwise, he can block it or attack you before you can attack him. Alright. Good job, Cure Peach. You can go home now. Oh! Well done, Cure Peach. Time to go home. Oh, I lied. You're still on the clock. Sorry. Of course I expected this to happen. You know, I probably said this in multiple of my 8 Marbles videos, but sometimes I can never pinpoint who is really harder to defeat between Amrita and Lacus Klein. I mean, Lacus Klein will generally, she generally will go very rough on you and barely give you a chance. But Amrita, she is a little bit easier to attack, but remember, she's got that thing she can just blow into that will revive some of her lost HP. Lacus Klein cannot do that. Of course, I've always found that Lily, of course I mean the fake Lily, not that beautiful angel I always talk about, is easier to defeat than Amrita and Lacus. Almost there. No! Oh, it's a tie now. Ow! Alright. Of course I can't hold my breath because we'll just have to see what happens next. Boom! Like a bomb drop from a B-29. Of course, the B-29s were the strongest bombers during World War II. They were even the ones that dropped the atomic bombs on Japan. But then the B-17 Flying Fortresses, they were the more famous ones. Of course, I do like the regular World War II planes, like the P-38s and the P-40s. Oh look! I just managed to see her ship up here without saying, "This is Tugs." And there we go, I kinda just said it there, didn't I? Uh-oh. She really knows when the right moment to attack is. Because now I just have a sliver of health, and she's definitely got more than I do, and I have lost. Or I almost did. Yeah, I definitely lost. Oh well, we got some time. You know, it's all about getting used to the certain characters you're playing as. I've already mastered Lily a bunch of times, obviously. And I think you all know why I play as Lily more than any of the other characters in this game. But if you're new, I'll explain it. She's my favorite character. She is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why, but I just have a crush on her. Even though she looks mostly normal from a regular person's perspective, but I just think she's beautiful. And she's a real badass too. I love her. We're doing good so far. Can't believe I'm actually saying that, but we are doing good. Doing very well. You did it! Good job, Cure Peach. Now, if you can nail it on this tiebreaker round like you did there, we'll be golden. Alright. That was a very good one. Good job. I commend you for that. Alright, Lacus. Let's see what you're really made of. 8 hit. Almost there. Wow. Yeah, it especially feels great to be playing 8 marbles, especially after I went to downtown the other day. Went rail fanning. Beautiful. Fabulous. Well guys, that's basically it. I thank you again for watching and enjoying, and I shall see you on the next video. Alright, bye-bye.